Hi everybody, it's Debbie. Welcome. You're at your home, your happy place. I'm so glad you're joining me today. If you're new, welcome. You know, I do mostly decor here. I throw in little tidbits of lifestyle. I know a lot of you have asked me to give you my Kentucky Derby browns, hot browns recipe, which I will do in an upcoming video. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll make them this weekend. We're having out-of-town guests. We'll see. Because it's a great appetizer, so that would be kind of fun. All right, but what am I going to do today? This is going to be super simple. So we're in the family room today, and you can see there's still some pillows, and you know, I just haven't emptied out the whole room, and I'm not going to, because I want to show you today how simple it is to just tweak a little bit and go from a season to another season. So you haven't seen this room since Easter, and even when you saw it at Easter, I kind of think it was just on the home tour because I ran out of time. Easter was so early this year, so I had some really cute Easter pillows in here. Maybe I did a video, I don't know. But that's what I want to do. I took out the Easter and I left all the other core pieces. So if you choose a color story that you're just kind of in love with and you don't get tired of it over the year, very likely you can carry that color story throughout the season. You may tweak the color combo a little. Maybe like right now I'm doing the green and lavender, but for summer I started bringing in a little yellow. And so I kind of added one more thing. The green and lavender is a very calming color story, but there's no real pop. So adding a color like yellow in there just gives it that little pop. And so that's what I'm going to do today. We're just going to quickly go through all that I've done, which is replace some pillows, replace some throws, toss in a couple other things, and let's do it. So this piece over here, I tried to change it. I really did. I am so in love with it still. I just couldn't change it. I don't know if I had this here for Easter. I might have. So this one is fake. Can't remember where I bought it. And then that one over there is real, which I had for 2 years. I just kind of turn it for the sunlight because it obviously leans. I tried to pull these out of there and I just couldn't. I think you can have bunnies in the spring and summer, and this is just one of my favorite little pictures, and I love a little picture hyped up on some books. This whole little area over here just makes me happy, and I'm not ready to take this down yet. I love this. What is it called? I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, I want to call it a platypus, but I don't know what that is. So it's such a beautiful canvas. And down here, I don't think I changed much of anything. Oh yeah, so there's something I added. This little guy I had to completely empty because I had Peter Rabbit on it and I don't know, Easter eggs and all kinds of very, very Eastery stuff. So starting from scratch there. Over here, I'm going to keep the green pillows as a base. And I believe I think I had this tray out. The veranda, I believe, might have been over on my bookcase. I'm not sure. And I had this candle out in that candle holder with some Eastery stuff around it. Uh-oh, somebody got locked out. I'm going to have to let her back in. And I don't remember what I had over here. I know I had a little garland, and then I also had a blanket and a pillow there, and I haven't changed this and won't be. So let's get started. Let's kind of bring this to life. That's not changing, so that part's done. How easy was that? Do you You want to come in, doll? There you go. For those of you that don't know, this is my baby. This is Bella. Yeah. She was born in September, and we got her the day after Thanksgiving. Am I talking about you? Yes, I am. Okay. I got to get to work, sugar. Okay. So I went searching for lavender, which is a really hard color to find in the stores as far as throws go. And I was not successful. So I ordered these on Amazon, and we cuddle up in these when we're watching television. We have a routine. I know this is terrible, you guys, because I hear some of you, oh, I haven't heard from you in a long time, Brandon. I hope you're still with me. I remember Brandon telling me that they turn jazz on and sit at the table, which is the proper way to have dinner. Now that the weather's changing, we'll probably be eating outside quite a bit. It's just delightful to eat out on the deck. And we've had several meals out on the screen porch as well. But when we've had a day, and we had a day yesterday, for example, we get the TV trays out, and we each have a couch, and we turn on, right now we're watching a very old one, White Collar, and we don't binge, we just do, 1 to 2, depending on the time. And last night was such a late start, we only did 1. But we cover up. So my throws really are not just decorative. And I really love these. I haven't washed them yet, so I don't know how they'll do, but they're not pilling, they're not pulling, and I love the color. So I'm just gonna pop on the 2. All right. I like to use the solid color pillow if I'm going to have one with a pattern. I like to have this as the base, so whatever's printed gets to pop off of it. So I'm just going to plump these up. These are just pillow covers that I purchased on Amazon. I went round and round looking for just what I wanted in my spring to summer pillow cover for this room. I could have gone with something very lavender, like I have out on the screen porch. Would have been beautiful. But I think about what I've got going on the wall with the mirror and the picture, and it's got a very vintage botanical feel to it. So that's really what I was looking for, but I wanted a pop of yellow. Because don't forget, I have the yellow watering cans tied on the back with my wreaths right here in this breakfast room. And we did we did a vignette in the kitchen where I brought in a little bit of the yellow in candles and lemons and some dishes. So I really wanted to do that, but I wanted lavender too. I wanted all 3. I got successful with it. I'm very happy with these. So I've got the green, I've got the lavender, and I have just that little pop of yellow, and it's not a cheap yellow. Plus, this gives me the feeling I wanted, and I think I've been saying this in another video. When I decorate, I am going for a feeling. Knowing who you are and what it is that you like, I mean, that's part of why an interior of a home or even the exterior is so important to me, because it helps me feel a certain way. And when you have suffered from depression, which I think I mentioned years ago that I did, you kind of really work at trying never to go there again if you can. And so finding things that don't make you depressed. And for me, color really piques my happiness scale. And then something, it has to be the right color. And then it has to be something that makes me happy. I mean, you could show me purple and green and I could go, ew, because it really depends on how you're using it and what the subject is. So for me, this is really, I mean, it was perfect. And again, these are just covers I got on Amazon. So let me pop those in. When something has fringe on it, I love to see it sprayed out like that. Look at how pretty. I mean, that combination it's just really beautiful to me. And this says spring, it says summer. Honestly, you could probably use this same thing in the fall. I'm not going to, but you could. And that's a really success when you can get something that you feel like you can get through many seasons. All right, so those two pieces are done. Let's do the coffee table. You're gonna laugh because this is the simplest thing and it's not even like me because it's a little messy, but I'm gonna do it. So last year, this was on my table the entire year. I miss it. I love this one and it's great. And I'm not putting it away. I love to page through these and just relax and read them. But the colors in this, the deeper green in this, and I don't know, just the script on it, I loved it. And so I'm keeping them both here and putting this one on top. And I just love that. Now, this was at the lake house in the bathroom. I'm going to smell it. Yeah, it's lost. It still smells. So you can pick these up. Well, this set I know came from Home Goods a couple years ago. And just an FYI, if you do get real lavender that's dried like this, you can always add essential oil lavender to it and refresh it. It kind of works like a potpourri, and these will last as long as you take care, not to be rough with them and have all the buds fall off. They will stay like this. And so, but you can also buy these big sprays of them. And look, you can wrap your own little piece of burlap and string around it and get a stamp if you so desire. You could do whatever. You can buy these on Amazon in bulk. So I just wanted to lay that there. And, it was fine, but it just still, after Easter and Christmas, but after Easter I had a lot of little stuff in here. And there probably are some better things I can do, but I was running out of time decorating and I'm like, what can I do? So I'm going to show you. This is how I say it's messy. I had been playing with a combo of garlands like I used up in my vignette in my kitchen. I had been playing with those on the mantle. But when you see what I do on the fireplace hearth, you'll probably agree it was just too much. It just wasn't looking right. So last minute, I just wove this through here and it looks cockeyed and silly, but I'm going to do it. I can't do it with one hand, so I'm going to put you down and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. All right, this is crazy, right? I mean, I started there. I don't even have the tag cut off. Wrapped it around, let it lay across And then I went around my candle and ended, well, I'm going to tuck the end in. I don't want to see it, but I think it just added enough color that it really made me happy. And then when I back up and look at this, it's just, it needed some more color in my opinion. You don't have to agree with me at all. Again, if you're not familiar, if you're new to my channel, it's Your Home, Your Happy Place. And my goal here is to encourage you guys to do something that makes you happy. If I did this and I thought it was ugly, it wouldn't make me happy. And so I take it away. It doesn't mean that something I did is going to make somebody else not go, ooh, I wouldn't do that. So that's kind of where we're at with it. I love it, and that's what we're gonna do. So this coffee table's done. So let's do this over here because it's not going to take but a minute. All right, you guys, tell me in the comments how many of you were expecting that. I had a viewer comment to me when I was talking about decorating this room for spring and after Easter, and she said, oh, bring those in. And I'm like, I don't want to. I'm sure they might look pretty, but I love my screen and porch, and I just didn't want to do it. And I did have another idea for here, but I decided to try it. And it's a unique piece. I love it. I love where it lands on the fireplace. The trim work, the mantle area, had it been a little lower, I don't know if it would have carried it off. It's just the perfect height. And so now you might understand why when I added garland up there, it kind of cheapened it and it just looked like too much. All right, so that is done for me. I just grabbed those gold lamps out of, I don't know where. Oh, I had them on the little foyer table. So you guys, I just was editing and found that I lost some of my footage. So I'm not going to redecorate. I'll just talk you through what I did over here in this empty bar cart. And I'm remembering I was talking about this. So this tea set was my mother's. And I remember saying in this that, when your parents are still alive, talk to them about some of the things you see in their home because there might be a story attached to them. And once they're gone, you're never going to know it. And you're going to get left with a lot of things. And there may be something that you want to keep because of the sentimentality versus value or whatever. I don't know if there's a story behind this. I wish I did. I know my husband's dad sent his mother, not his dad's mother, but my mother-in-law dishes when he was in the war from Germany. And so those have a sentimental value, and she's still alive, but she went ahead and gave them to us. So I'm just saying, ask about the stories. So I have no idea where I picked this up. I don't remember now. It is so cute and pretty, and it is one of these metal envelopes, and it does have a twine. So, but I went ahead and put it in a plate stand. It was moved for the Kentucky Derby. It actually was in the kitchen, and I had all those plates and serving dishes, so I had to kind of scramble to relocate things. And then this, actually, we're having company this weekend, so this is going to have some little wonderful treats in it that hopefully people will feel free to try. And I mentioned also that I don't drink tea as often as you might think as far as having a tea cart. The tea cart was something my daughter had used in her store and said she didn't need it anymore. And I'm like, I would love to have it. I think it's so beautiful, and it really fits the chinoiserie feel of this room when it's decked out in chinoiserie. And then down here, these were also at my lake house in the bathroom. I had 2 sets of them. So, I didn't want too much on there. So this is just the tea cart. I also lost the footage on this, and I wanted to mention this. Somebody has said to me before, I shouldn't have this piece here. You know, it messes with the walkway. It actually is not. I mean, I actually have less room around there, but it's plenty of room for walking. But what this is not a piece that I have out because I wanted decor there. It's functional, and so I just wanted to let you know. We have the kitchen table over here, and sorry, I've got shoes out because I wasn't planning on doing this right now. But when we have company, there's 2 leaves inside of here and only 4 chairs. And so this is part of the set. And we don't leave those leaves in all the time. So this is the most convenient place for us to store it. So that's why it's there, and it's part of the same family of furniture that is our coffee table. So I feel like it looks fine there, and I usually keep some of my latest, I don't know what the other one is here. Oh, that's a Ballard's. Okay. I usually keep some of my latest magazines here so I can grab them to go out on the porch. And then this pillow was new. I have a feeling that our cover, it's a pillow cover. I think I bought it for the laundry room, but when it came in, I was just so taken with the depth of the green and the lavender. And this is that Tommy Bahama throw that I've had. Sometimes it sells out on Amazon, but they typically get it back in. So I just love that together. You know, this was something else that was in the bathroom at the lake house. And I love that too. These, this one and the other one, they were both from Home Goods. I've seen them there this year again. So, and then that is just a plant stand I've had for years, but I love the decorativeness of it. The color is exactly the same as the leaves. And actually, it's the one, if you see the birdhouse, which also has a greenish roof. That's a smaller version of it. So I will be linking all of these things. Also, I wanted to bring this up. My goodness, I don't know the name brand, but I will link it. I bought this for my husband for Christmas. And oh my goodness, not only does she, well, he wanted to name her Rosie after the robot from the Jetsons. Oh my goodness, I thought she lit up like, she did light up, like she thinks I'm talking to her. Okay, that's a little scary. See, she did, she lit up. Do you know your name's Rosie? I'm talking to a machine. Anyway, she mops too. So she doesn't do them both at the same time. Oh, that's just must be her charging light because she's come back on again. She will do this room. She does this room, the whole kitchen. She goes into, she does all of this and over there, and then into the butler's pantry. And I don't know if she goes as far as the dining room or not. I can't remember. And I think she goes in here. So I am so impressed with how she's taking care of my floors. Yes, I'm sure there are times, because she can't get under there when I've got all of these chairs here. So, but she gets under things that I normally wouldn't be sneaking all the way under. So I love that. And I'll link that below if you're looking for one. today was helpful. So for me, I only added, as far as something new, were my pillow covers and my throws. Everything else I already had, and it was a super easy tweak, and yet it gave me a fresh new look. It combined the things I had that I already loved, and I don't know how long this season's gonna be for me. I don't try to predict. Typically this time of year, I like to start moving into aqua. I love aqua this time of year, and coral. Those are like my summer colors, but I can do a lot of that downstairs because I got the gorgeous coral already incorporated in the paint of the bookcases. So we'll see, because I really like this, and I could go into fall with this, but of course I have to have videos, so I'm gonna do something in there. And I'm looking at my kitchen. I haven't taken you in there yet. It is still decorated with the greens and the purples that I started with after Easter. And then I was gonna go into lemons and with it, and so there's a little bit in there, but I haven't done it. So I think I'm gonna show you the kitchen as it is now, and then I will do an updated kitchen with doing a little tweaking with some of the lemons in there. I think that's what we're gonna do. I mean, it gives you guys, I know it'll be like a couple of kitchen videos in maybe the same month, but maybe you're not all into that, or, I'm just hoping you get ideas, get inspired, get your stuff out and play. And that's what it's all about. I will link everything I have below. And that's a lot. I mean, I even look for sofas and everything, you guys. So if you're ever wanting things specifically, I do try and answer your questions. And let's see what else. Oh, I'm wearing something from my daughter's store. She bought me at Christmas. Well, she didn't buy it at Christmas. She bought me some shoes that didn't fit me right. And so I have really tough feet to fit. And so she gave me this, which is a top. Let me back up. Love it. And it also, you can buy matching palazzo pants, which I did, but I'm not that tall, so I have to hem them. And then for Mother's Day, she gave me a whole nother outfit, which I can't wait to wear. But she's got this jeweler that she's working with that does custom. So my daughter picked these vintage charms out, and oh, there's another one I missed, another shell, and had that made for me because she knows how much I love this. These I already had, bracelet I already had. Anyway, I thought I'd tell you that my CINNAMON is linked below. My Poshmark closet is linked below. If you have any questions, please just ask, and I will do my best to answer. I know I'm a little slow sometimes on the comments. I read every single one, and then I approve them, and then they go over there. So it looks like I didn't, answer you, but I've already read them. And so I do, when I get the chance, I sit down and I go through a bunch at a time, and then I have to move on. And this time of year becomes super busy. So I'm sorry for the lagging, but you guys, I read them right away, just so you know. And I'm thankful, so grateful for your time. And I love it when you share me, and let's give me the like so that I get to see some more people. And until the next time, you guys, make your home your happy place. God bless. Bye.